Hey there guys, I'm Ashes Falls, and once again we're playing Stanley Parable. We're gonna go ahead and go through another ending. This ending we're going to go until we reach that escape route, because I really want to see what's in that escape route. There has to be something in there, and as well, I wonder, he boarded up our broom closet that time, so I wonder if there's something else more that's changed in the level, and that we're missing something maybe even.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
That's new. That was a new ending. Or opening.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That still turns off.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Fine. Ooh, that one now has the purple thing. Ooh. I don't know what that does. Input received. What does that do? Anything else open?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Fine. I have to click everything. You never know what might be a secret in here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we'll go down the left route.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I don't remember that little employee down there. One of them's name is Jim. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. I don't remember that either. I could have that really bad memory thing going on right now. I don't remember pictures on here either. Like the bottom ones. What does that say? Oh. I don't know. Looks like everything on the table is the same. That looks the same. There's something in idea bin. No more bins, trash cans, recycling of idea on, firing of me, ideas bin. Still the same. That's still the same. What's the yellow boxes? No! I want to get back in our broom closet. We had so much fun. It was our thing. It was our special place. It was our safe zone. And he took that away from us.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs. Nope, still can't go in there. Anything different in here? Oh, there we go. Oh! Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Is there anything different in here? Nope, the panda is still there. Still papers and drawings all over the floor. We're not gonna worry about that right now. That elevator, I do remember.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
Escape route this time.
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be
no
all
one's
alone?
alive. It's all imagination.
This was too much for Stanley to take. Too
Yeah.
much for any
Too
man
much-
to take.
too much
He
stress.
fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What
is
could
new.
it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
I love how the actual narrator changes what he says as we go through. Oh, okay, so what was it? 2845.
Stanley just sat around, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. So, the area, if you guys don't remember, is right before the mind control room. It says escape. I want to go down that way. Everything looks the same in here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
here.
that read Mind Control Facility.
So we're not going to go through there. We're going to go this way where it says escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What?
The
What?
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. No, we're going to go through
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Loading, 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 da da do do. Do 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 do. Loading screen. Yay, falling!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Hi, Stanley!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Why did the voice change? What? What the hell? Okay. Down there. Nothing. Stanley Parable?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What the? What? Whoa.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. Office layout. Okay, so it says, the blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game, the path from Stanley's office to the two doors. Two Doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, and the core layout remains almost identical to the first alteration. There's Stanley's office. Looks pretty linear. still gotta say the last one we did was probably my favorite, but I really like this one so far, even though we haven't even finished it. So I think we saw everything in here, so let's go ahead and go through our exit. Speak to the female narrator again.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. how they wish to control one another, how they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Maybe.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Was I supposed to do something? Maybe? I think I broke it. Oops. Well, we're gonna end that episode here, guys. I hope you enjoyed that episode. That was very interesting, seeing the developer progress. And a little bit of the history, because I didn't actually know anything about this game until now, or any of the progress. And some of that stuff seemed interesting. I almost wonder if any of that actually did carry through. Some of the things like that, Zending, the ending. I wonder if that's actually in the game now, or if that's just got removed after end choice. We'll find out. We'll play some more endings next time, guys. We'll hopefully have some more cool endings like that. That was pretty cool. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give that like button a friendly little tap down there. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends. I love to show this off to all of your friends and maybe get to know everyone. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!